Welcome to this podcast from Stratfor, leader in global intelligence.
Honor guards, political leaders, Catholic Church officials, and military authorities gathered at the foot of the Westerplatte Memorial in Gdansk today for a dawn ceremony marking the Nazi invasion of Poland in 1939. It's now been 70 years since World War II began, and the anniversary events in Poland this year are full of significance, especially with visiting Russian Premier Vladimir Putin attending. Good morning. I'm Marla Dial, and this is the Stratfor Daily Podcast for Tuesday, September the 1st. Today's ceremonies began at 4:45 a.m. local time, the same time that the first shots were fired between Nazi forces and Polish defenders in 1939. We meet here to remember who started this war, who was the perpetrator in this war, who was the executioner in this war, and who was the victim of this war and this aggression, he said. President Lech Kaczynski was rather more pointed, recalling that a small number of Polish troops held off the Germans for 7 days, until September 17, 1939, the day he said Poland received a stab in the back from Bolshevik Russia, fulfilling its end of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact with Germany. Such remarks are not unexpected in Poland, which is also marking 70 years of what you might mildly phrase as distrust of both Germany and Russia. And yet the leaders of both those countries are attending this year's anniversary events at Donald Tusk's invitation. And Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin this week has issued his own rejection of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, writing in a Warsaw newspaper that it can be condemned with full justification and seeking what he called joint grief and forgiveness. Stratfor analysts say it's Putin's presence at today's events and his side meetings with Tusk and other leaders that are significant in the here and now. Over the past year, since the launch of its brief war with Georgia, Russia has been busy trying to roll back Western influence in the former Soviet region and parts of Europe. But Poland has remained a significant obstacle. Polish relations with Moscow have always been tense, even though relations with Germany have improved, and officials in Warsaw have been waiting anxiously for assurance that the Obama administration will follow through on plans for ballistic missile defense shields in Poland as proof of the U.S. commitment to their alliance. But Washington's in no hurry on that point, and the delay is feeding insecurities in Warsaw, which is, as ever, a victim of its own geography. It's against that backdrop that Putin's open letter to the Polish public appeared, and today he's meeting privately with Prime Minister Donald Tusk. There's already a debate stirring in Polish political circles about whether to consider rapprochement with Russia, or at least to drop Warsaw's traditionally hostile policy in favor of a neutral stance. It's not clear yet what the response to Putin's overtures might be, but analysts say the very fact that the debate is occurring at all is significant for Poland and for Central Europe. If Warsaw, the most avidly anti-Russian government in the region, can be tipped toward Moscow, a number of other states, beginning with the Baltics, might also begin to fall. For now, that remains a very big if, but also a very compelling question. We'll be following these events, and you can too by logging onto our website at www.stratfor.com. You'll find more detailed background and updates as developments come. I'm Marla Dial. Thanks for listening, and have a good Tuesday.